Alright, hello good people, wherever you are on this wonderful world. I hope you are having a good day. Welcome to my little presentation on Freecad. This officially is the first thing I've ever made in Freecad that I made. So, it's my first experiment that I'm sharing with you. And since it's the first thing I made, I'm not no Freecad expert. I dealt more with Blender, but since I had so many issues with 3D printing in Blender, I said I better move on to, I better try something else. Maybe I should try something with one of these parametric softwares. And so far, with my little experience with the parametric software, everything I want comes out the way it's looking. When I do. Alright, so let's start off. Here's the first thing I've made right here. Just a dibble dabble with it. Right here, I made a simple bed. Simple, three-dimensional looking bed. I could have added some since it's basically a CAD program, I could have added some measurements to it. I may check that out, like measurements to make it look more official, to make it look more engineering, but I just made it look three-dimensional. Alright, so we got that out the way, so let's start getting familiar with CAD if you haven't already. Freecad if you haven't already. Alright, so I'm in a basic mod. I'm in a parts menu. Here's the workbenches right here. There's about 15, 20 of them. I'm going to one called part. Now, before I start working with PK, I was watching some videos on a professional, one of them paid websites. So when I went to that website, the material did get me familiar with CAD, well, Freecad. It made me familiar with it. So now I'm taking it up to another level. I'm seeing what I can do without looking at those videos anymore. So, and the reason I wanted to use Path, because when I was watching those videos so much, it kept using part design right here, and part design basically goes hand in hand with Sketcher. The person, he dabbled with the parts a little bit, but he didn't make nothing fantastic with it. He just dealt with these primitives, like in Blender's right here, a primitive, another primitive, another primitive. That's what it's called in Blender, the primitives. That's what he kept using when I was watching those videos. He ain't did nothing fabulous with them. So I'm going to be trying to do something fabulous with it. I'm going to try to make that little bed shapes. And if I remember how to, I want to add the little measurements in there too. All right, so let's jump right in. The first thing I'm going to need is to make this little box shape. Now, before I move any further, I want to give you all a warning. When you use those primitives, the primitives, from what I believe, is basically empty inside. If I go to Sketcher or part design, I'm making a part that's, quote, solid through and through. Since this is not solid through and through, I cannot put any holes in there. So keep that in mind. If you're in parts, from what I know, if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. But from what I know, my little experience with it so far, you can't put no holes in these basic meshes or basic primitive things. You can't do it. Alright, so I got that. Okay, what happened to my little window? I got see. Thank God I know about the windows that I missed. Toolbar, panels. I know about that combo menu. I know about that. See, I missed that. I know that's one thing I learned, how to put that thing back up on there. Cause I get. Alright, so I'm gonna click on it. I could come right down here to right here where I got the length, width. I can manipulate these things. Length, I'll call it 20. It went to 20. Height, I'll make it 5. Maybe 3. I'll keep it at 3. Yeah, that's good. And my width, let me go up and on top. Up here, up at the top where it has these cyan colored objects, that's called isometric. That's the isometric, so I'm seeing it from the side. Up here, front view, top view, back, on and on and on. Also, that same thing is over here to the far right. I click on right. I move it around some more. I'm on front. I go down. I'm on top, see? And I'm on bottom. Also, one more addition to it, see? With these arrows, I can make rotations to it like that. So those arrows give it a little more twist. Make it go left or right. Okay, so we got out the way. And plus, to move it around, I'm gonna hit the right. I'm just clicking on the mouse, middle mouse button, and I'm just moving around. And to pivot, which the guy in the video never told me, he just kept saying right click, but it's not. To pivot around, you have to hit the shift key, and then you push the right mouse button. Then you can pan around like that. So we got all that out the way. Let me put it back into my what was it? That view right there, top view. And the tendency to tell me? Yes, it does tell me top. I'm hit the mouse button, middle mouse button, and let's drag it up. Okay, I'll leave it like this. Then I want to get it on my side view, like that. How that look? Let me spin it around. Okay, I want it that way, that side, that way. Shift. Okay, I want it like this. What view is that? Front? Yeah, that's front view. And good. And see, when I'm rotating, look at that. And when I hit the shift and the right button, if you look at that little cube up in the upper right corner, it's moving right along with me. So that's a big help. So I know what view I can put it in. Front view. I want it right there. Okay, so I got that out the way. So I'm gonna make this gonna be my bed right here, the main part of the bed. I'm gonna click on it again. Now, and I'm gonna call it, oops, cancel. I'm gonna right click. Now there's many ways of doing it. I can go up here to edit. Then I can choose up here what? Does it have a rename up here? It should. But it's a fast way of doing it. You gotta go through all these little menus up here. But for me, I just like to right click. I click on cube, right click on it. Right at the right bottom has something called rename. I'll call it, that's the bed part. Alright, so now I'm gonna click back on it. It was already clicked. I'm gonna go to, is it a duplicate up here? Edit, duplicate selection. Okay, there it is, bed 2. It's duplicated. Now I'm gonna right click on it because I want to move it out the way, because when it's duplicated, unfortunately, it's exactly on top. Exactly on top. So I'm gonna go up here, hit transform, slide it over some. And pan over. Let me zoom out. I'm using the scroll wheel. Okay, so it's completely separate. I hit OK. Then I'm happy with the position. I'm gonna call it top. Like top post. Yeah. The top of my bed. Top post. That. Okay, there it is. Now I can come right down here. Let's see if my width works. I'm gonna make that 5. No, that's not the width, is it? Length. I guess that's the length part. 5. Okay. Let me see what got changed. Yeah, see? Click back on it. I put it back to 10. Let me pan. All this back to 10. And let me go back to front. I just hit the pan. Front. Okay. And that comes in handy. I like that. So I'm gonna click on it, take it right back, and when you drag it, you have to click right on that little. You see the my right side? I can't click in the middle section. This slight section. I have to click directly on the arrow if you want to move it. Click on the arrow, then I can move it. And it's snap, and I like it that it snaps right to it. I like that. That's a nice little feature. It snaps to the nearest member. Okay, I hit OK. Click back on my top post. I want to make it taller. Height. Let me put 5. Let's see what happened. Okay, good. I'll make it 7. I thought I better put 10 here. Let's see what happened. Oh, yes, one more thing I want to DT. I'm going to just drag it down just a little. Click on it. It don't have to be a realistic looking bear, you know, just close enough. It don't got to be realistic. What's the increment on this thing? I guess it's increment by. Okay. I guess that increment 1. Increments. Okay, so I guess I don't matter. I leave it like that. Okay. I want to change the width of it now. Click back on my top post. Let's see if I can change my width. I hope that's. I don't know. The length is 5. Let's see if I go down to 2. Okay, that's it. No. So I'm going to put it back to what it was. Z. Let me get to my top view now. Top view. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to go back to my side view. That's what I had it. Let me pan and see if I'm satisfied. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. I'm satisfied. And remember, I can't put no holes or gaps when I'm in this part view. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm just gonna give it a color. That's a nice little feature. Right click on the post. I choose appearance. Here it is, color, shape color. I'm gonna choose 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, I choose that dark brown color. There it is. Now I'll put it back to this view. Whoop, not there. Right there. What view is that? Your front view. I'll just drag it over some. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can make this a little bit. I want to change this because it looks too thick. That's what, it looks too thick. Okay, it does look too thick. Oh, click right there. It looks too thick. Length is okay. Let me see that as width. 7. Nope. It's too thick looking. I don't want it to be so thick. And I noticed the height. That's right. See, the height part is right. See, the width part. Let me make that 5 again. Nope. See, so it has to be the length. Why nothing changing? I guess it was. Let me make it 2. Okay, I guess that was it. I'll make it up to 3. Okay, that's cool. That looks good. Or maybe even 3.
I'll be doing the same thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get back on that. Alright. If I wanted to. Okay. I can click right here. I better just do it the other way. Close. The color I want. I'm just going to use the transformation. Transform. Nice and simple. Alright, so that's cool. Hit OK. Now I'm going to duplicate this and put it over here for my footrest. I'll call it foot post. Right click. Right click. And we duplicate it. So I got it highlighted. I go up here to edit. Duplicate selection. Zap. That is right here. I rename it. I'll call it
Next year rate the service
foot post. Foot post. That's where my foot at. Oops. Going right down. I can get rid of all this other stuff. Make it look nice. There we go. Now I hit transform. and drag it down right there. Oops, some more right there. Hit OK, and I'm gonna make that smaller now for my, because it's my foot. So I'm gonna click back on it. It's highlighted. Right click. I can say edit by the mouse. No, I'm gonna do this. I wanna tilt it some and see what numbers are changing. Okay, so I don't want that to change. What about, I don't think, hey, the height. I want the height to change. Then let me put it back on. That. All I just want to change the height. I might make it 5. Oh, it didn't change, did it? Oh, it did change. It did change. So I go back to edit. I'll make it 7. That's good. So our bed is coming along. Now I'm gonna, and now before I add in Blender it was called bevel, and here it's called fillet. But I also want to get all my basic objects on here first. So all my basic objects. Then I'll go around, make the bed look pretty. Now I want to make some covers, which I didn't do on my other one. And what color do I want to make my bed? I'll make it a bluish color. I'll click on my bed. Right click. I say appearance. My color. I'll give it a light bluish color, a cyan looking color. There it is. So I got that done. Now I want to try to make some covers. So we go back up here to edit. I want to click, close. Make sure my bed. I don't know why I can't duplicate it from here. I know I got a copy from here, but copy I gotta do the paste. Duplicate stop me from doing all that pasting stuff. So it's no duplicate on this menu. So I have to go back up into edit, duplicate item, zap. There it is. I'm gonna call it covers. Right click, rename. Covers. And I said I'm gonna try something that I didn't do before. Can I add I was able to do it earlier and let's show it over here. Can I add a dimension to it? See, I'm not as familiar with this one, the part view, as I am with part design or Sketcher. It got so many constraints and all that stuff there, but in part design it just run of the mill. So you have to go and search for what you want. So offset. I don't want that. I don't want cross section. I just want to choose a measurement. I just want to see. I know about sweep. I know about loft. I don't need none of these things. These blue things. I don't need any of these. What's this right here? I know about the measurement distance, but when I do that, it's gonna put it right over here in the combo view. Watch, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna click on measurement. I have to click on 2 vertices. The point here and the point here. You see, it put the distance right over here and the combo view. Oh, and it put it right here too. I mean, sort of crooked, but hey. So it do it both. It has the. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't like how crooked it looks. So I'm gonna click on it again. I'm gonna click right here. I'm gonna click right here. But now I'm saying, now in constraints, it works a lot more better because I'm eyeballing it. So I'm not exactly accurate, because you remember before it said 3.01, now it's saying 2.93. So, but we can work with it. You know, over time, I probably can figure out the actual thing. But I only see measurement right here. Measurement, measure distance, and that's what I did. And I looked up here, I don't see no actual measure tool, because I'm just in path. And I think path is the simplest other than start. Path is one of the simplest reads on here. So I'm clicking on all of these. I don't see nothing but no measurement. No measure, nothing. Part, extrude, no measurement. Nothing but no measurements. See? All the way across. Make face from wires. I know about all that. Now see, I'm going all the way across. What this section does? Make a section of 2 shapes. Nope, I'll come back to that later. Okay, so offset shapes construct, but I don't say nothing about no measurement. I want something to say measure thickness. I know about that. Utility apply thickness. Nope. Create a projection on the surface. Nope, I don't want that. So I want to wear up. This is the menu right here. Make a compound, explode compound, completely. Don't got no measurement. As far as I know. If you are, let me know, people. But I don't see no measurement. But anyway, let's keep moving. So if you want to, you can click on it, or I can click over here and hit delete. And it's gone. So I got my covers right here. Right click, transform. Let me just drag it up. I can drag right there. I'm happy for it right there. Now, okay. Let me change my thickness of it because I want to make it look sort of thin. So I click right here, go to edit covers. When I do this, I like to rotate it some so I can get a good idea what's going on. My height, let me just do that. Oh, I don't want to change that, see? I don't want to change that. I don't want to change that either. Let me rotate a little bit more, see? I just want to change the height. Let me see the height. Oh yeah, that's what I want to change. That height right there. Can I put 0.5 in here? Or 5/10? 0.5. Okay, that's good covers. Alright. So now I can put it back in this front view. And one thing I like about the covers, I may change something else to it too. I don't want the covers to cover up the whole bed. You know, most covers will get to cover like 80% of the bed. So let me bring it down. First, let me get the transform tool. Transform. Bring it there. I can bring it down. I know what it is. Okay. Now I can edit it. Edit covers. And like I said, I like to swivel it a little bit to see what I'm doing. I want to change the width. What I want to do? Nope, not that. So it has to be the length. Okay, that's good. I wish I would have did it from the other direction, but it is what it is. I put it back in this view. It is what it is. I take it down. Okay, I'll put it there so I know the length has changed. Okay. While it's on covers, I'll go back to transform. Transform. Bring it down. Alright, that's good. I'll make my covers a simple old color. I'll just call it red. Appearance, I'll make it a reddish. I'm gonna give it a dark blue color. Hit OK. Nothing happened. Oh, close. Alright. Okay, why didn't it change? Okay, oh, there, it's blue. All right, so we got that out the way. Now I'm gonna add me a couple pillows to it. Then I'm gonna start adding the final features. Now this is the last part right here. Adding those. Well, I got a couple more things to do. A couple more things. Not just the pillows. Some other stuff too. I could no. You're right. I could just leave it like this because the bed is off the floor, so I don't need to have those little foot things at the end of the bed. And I got those two posts. They taking care of the bed. Being hovered off the bed, hovered off the floor a little bit. So I'm gonna add me a couple pillows. I'm gonna use my covers. That's a good example. Let's go up here, edit, duplicate. Then I'm gonna call it pillow 1. I'm gonna have 2 pillows. Rename pillow 1. That. Now I can hit my right click and transform. Now I'm gonna choose some. Let me see some tools. Why transform not up in here? Why is no transform? Okay, hey, there. I'm sorry. There's a transform. Transform right there. So that's my pillow. And I'm gonna bring it down here too. Right there. And I can hit OK. And now I want to control the thickness of my pillow. The thickness and the width, I believe. But I'm going to leave it right there so I can get a good idea of what I'm seeing.
Just good look.
Good idea of what I'm seeing. Alright, so right click. Edit. Edit my pillow. 1. Now we can see what happened if I change my length. Okay, you're good. That's what I want. I will change my length. Let's see some more. We'll take. And I'm gonna do my width. I hope it's the width. I hope. No, it can't be the width because that's 5/10. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not the height, so it has to be the width. And I want to change my height a little bit too. So let me change. Let me drop this down some. That's a nice little pillow. Let me just yeah, that looks nice. And I want to make my pillow. I can make it look a little bit more fat looking. I'll increase the length of it. Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay, I'll make that the pillow. Let me get some more. Okay, that's nice. I'll leave it like that. And I'm gonna increase my height to make it a little bit more. You know, the pillow a little bit more thicker than that. So I'll go up. Okay, that was too much. I'll just take it down to 1 or 2. Oh, brother. So let's see what happened. Edit pillow. Oh, so it did went to 2. So I'll leave it at 2. So okay, that's cool. Let me hit transform. Let me make it touch the bed. I want to get the pillow its own color. Oh, I hit OK. Give the pillow its own little color. I can make it red. I can even say set colors. Oh, but I stick with appearance. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to deviate in any way. I'll make it a red. Zap. So that's beautiful. Let me rotate it so I can see better. Okay, that's good. So I have a simple bed. I'm gonna add some more to it. Like I said, the bevel part. All right, so I can hit close now. I'm still on pillow. I can go back to edit and duplicate. Edit. Duplicate selection. It's there. You don't see it, but it's there because it said pillow 2 right here. I'll just change it a little bit. Rename to make it look more better. That 1, 2. All right, that's it. Pillow 2. All right, let's hit this. Let's hit transform. I'll bring it up. Okay, which way? That one. Yeah, so that's a good. I'll bring it up. Okay, see. I would like to change that increment. That's increment. Translation increment 0. I'll put the 1. Let's see what happens if I make it 1. I think I had it earlier going by decimal. See, it won't move now. It won't move at all. I make that 0. I'm gonna put 0.5. Let's see what happens if I put 5 tenths in there. Why did it do that? Transform. No, still just doing 1. Oh, shouldn't I hit? Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm still new, people. I gotta figure out, because I know this is probably going by units of 1. Maybe it's doing something with the grid. And even though I don't see the grid on here, it may be snapping to the grid for all I know. Oh, let me click on this and see what happens. So nothing happened. Oh, it don't matter, because I had some plans in mind anyway. Let me give this pillow a different color. Okay, let me click on this again. This pillow, I want to give it a different color. Appearance. I'm still going to make it a red, but it's going to be a lighter red. A lighter. I'll make it a pinkish color. Okay, that's good. Now, here's the big part that took me some effort right here. I'm gonna hit the shift key, roll it. I'm gonna bring this down some. I'm gonna hit transform, close, pillar 1, transform. I wanna bring it down just a little. I wanna see if I can slightly rotate it, just a little. Or I can put it, I can bring it up too, can I? I can put it right there. Oh, it's hovering off of it. I don't like that. See, it's hovering off of it. See? I'm gonna have to take it as it is and experiment later on how to get better control of this increment stuff, because I think that's what's doing it. I want to take it off of increment. But when I do, okay, so you're stuck on some type of increment. I hated that. Oh, brother. But I have an idea anyway. Let me do this. I'm gonna see if I can rotate it some. All right. I'm gonna put it on okay. I'm gonna keep it on here. Then I'm gonna see if I can edit it. Edit pillow. Okay, I may leave it alone because I forgot how I did that rotation part earlier. Oh, I think I remember. I have to click on model. I have to come down here and click on this. No. It was something down here that helped me to rotate my pillow. Placement. Height. Label pillow. Position. Oh, that's even better. Oh, see that? Good. The position. I'm gonna put 3.5. Good. So that's how I can have more control. Right there from position. So for me to get more control, people, I clicked on pillow. I came down here where it said base at, and I clicked over here. Then that gave me more control of that base. And I had control of my angle too, but I forgot how to do that. See, when I did my other one. I can say apply. Apply. Alright, so now I'll come back to the angle part later if I remember. If I remember, edit. That's the menu it took me to earlier. Oh, rotational axis. Let me see right here, rotational axis. Let me just rotate. Let me see what happens if I just rotate X. I'm just gonna put 5 in there. It's a big number. Oh, brother. Add a pillow. Rotational axis. Ten. 10. But it's not rotating though. I had hit, let me see. Okay, it didn't do that. It didn't do not one thing to it. I'm gonna try one more time, then I'm just gonna move on to other stuff. Angle. Okay, see, oh, that's doing it. The angle doing something to it now. See, let me see. Axis. I'm gonna put it back to 0. Let me see where I'm at so I can make sure. I click here. Then I went to edit. Oh, see, I had better control of my position. Go back to model. I think it was right here. Rotational axis. No, that wasn't it. There's so many. You know, there's so many things on it. I might put them all back to 0. 0. Oh, I think it was angle. 0. Let me see what happened if I choose that. Yeah, it was angle. But I want to control the Pacific angle. Oh, that's it. That's when I want to control the Y. So I hit the Y. So, and then, nope. Yeah, but it don't gotta be perfect. See, that's good. It don't have to be perfect, people. I'm just like I say, that's an example. And that was it. So I went back to model. Did it? Add a pillow. Oops, see? Control Z. Right there. And I did this right here. Okay, that was it. Alright, so we saw how I did that. I right click. Shows edit. I went all the way down. See? It won't let me. I went down here to rotational axis, so I got that out the way. Alright. Model. Let me hit this. Oh, I see, and I drew it right off the bed. So I have to go back, edit. Which one took it off the bed? Was it this one? Yeah, it was that. It was the Y. So now it's back onto the bed. And I'm not going to worry about perfection. And it's way up in the air, too. Way up in the air. Position. It must be the Z position. It says the Z. And I think it was the Y, too. A little bit of the Y. And I'm gonna come down to the Z, go up. All right, let me come back to this. I'm sorry for taking forever, people. But I said the pillows, they gave me the longest time. As you can see, that took a long time trying to rotate them and all that stuff. That took forever. They gave me my biggest hassle, rotating that pillows around. As you can see right now. And now that I needed to work, now it's acting up. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. I can't be taking forever holding people up. I ain't gonna hold nobody up. I'm gonna click right here. Get off this. Go to model. Go to pillow T. And right click. Go to edit. Do the same thing. I just want to move it a little bit. That's all I want to do. I just want to rotate it just a little. And see, rotate it just a little. And it can be underneath the other one. Alright, so I got everything set up. Now, the last part, how do we add the bevel? Now, before I go, I'm going to tell you one thing I do like about this. This is what I like about Freecad. When I rotate it, you see that? It's let me know, or earlier, it was letting me know which part I was rotating. But since I was messing around so much, when I highlighted something, it was telling me earlier. But you see, I was messing around with this red pillow so much, I probably threw things off task. See if I hear it, I don't know why it's yellow. And I'm not going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it alone. But as you gain more experience, when you highlight certain things in here, it should be highlighted over here in this combo view. It should. It should tell you exactly what's highlighted. And earlier I showed you all about linking, but it seemed like, at least for me right now, it seemed that linking was messing around with that fillet. So I went back to a clean state where it's called unnamed. I should call it bedroom, if I can. Well, I'll come back to this. It won't. Oh, let me see if I come back up here. Can I name this? Expressions. Active document. Unnamed. I got one called Freecad. Oh, it's called unnamed. I didn't even save it, but it don't matter. That's one quirk about it. That's one little quirk. All right, but I'm gonna go to the one that said top post. So I got rid of that link group. I'm gonna do the link last. Do it last. I'm gonna go to top post right here. Click off of it. I just want to click on this little area right here. And I'm gonna choose fillet. It's highlighted right here. So that's number 6, and just choose OK. But wait a minute, I want to do another one too. Hold on. I'm gonna go to that back. I'm gonna do that back too. I'm gonna see if I can do the back. I only can do that one. Oh, hold on. Let me choose cancel then. I got that. I'm gonna hit the control key and click on the back, so I got them both. Now I'm gonna do the fillet. Choose fillet. I'm gonna leave it radius at 1 millimeter, but I'm gonna change it later for the bottom one. And you see, there's our nice little fillet, nice little curvature. Then you can go up here to see it up in no shading. Well, that's not it. Let me see. Shaded to get a good idea how it actually looked. If you was like going to render it or 3D print it, it looks nice and smooth. All right, so let me go put it back to axis as. Let me move this up. Let me get this bit right here. Now I'm gonna make it for the front part. I'm gonna give it a bigger fillet. I'll make it 2. I got edge 2 selected. I'll make it 2. We'll see how it look. Okay. Let me zoom around. And we see, it's like an actual bed. It's a lot smooth, like an actual bed. I can come back around here to this other one. I'll just give this a little bit. Fillet. I might give it 5/10. I'll call that 0.5 fillet. Okay. And there it is. Then I'm gonna go to my bed. I can get my corners right here. I'm not gonna worry about the other side. Maybe I should. I'll get this side just where the person sleep at. Click right there. And click right there. And I'm just gonna give it a small. Is that highlighted? I'll just take one at a time. I'll give it 5/10. A small fillet. Nice and smooth, see? Come to the other side. Do the same thing. 5/10. Choose OK. Nice and smooth. Let me zoom around. Yes, it's smooth looking. See? It's smooth. Now I'm gonna work on those pillows now. Work on the pillows. I'm just gonna work on all. I'm gonna do everything on the pillow, nearly everything. I'm just gonna select it. Pillow. Fillet. I'm gonna click pillow. Fillet. Let's see what happens. Select all. I'll get it at 5/10. Okay, good. That looks nice. I'm gonna click on my next one. Fillet. All. Again, give it 5. I'm gonna leave it at 1. Let's see how it looks when I give it 1. Uh-oh, what happened? Then I choose fillet. Fillet. Select all. Something must be wrong there. So let me take my time. That's pillow 1. Click on fillet. I'll do 5/10. Maybe I can't handle 1. Yeah, so it couldn't handle 1. Yeah, it couldn't. I'll leave. I might do the little covers. Yeah, I'm gonna click on the covers. Give that a little fillet. I'll give a small amount, like 2/10. Oh, I gotta select all my edges. 2/10. See, it probably can't handle it. So that's a learning exercise for me. If the fillet is too large, it won't handle it. I'll take it all the way down to 3/10. I'm sorry, to 1/10. Let's see if it can handle 1/10. So it could handle 1/10. So that's new to me, people. So thank you for stopping by. Why am I bed not that color anymore? Let me click on my bed. Where am I bed at? I should have given my fillet some names, but sorry about that. I didn't give no fillets my name, no name. Fillet appearance. I want to give it a light blue color. Okay, that's what I had it before. All right, so let me go back up here and take it off. Let's put it on shaded, and that's how it would look if we 3D printed it. So we learned a lot here today, people. We learned about the measurements and naming things on here. It takes some time, but I'm coming along slowly. All right, thank you for stopping by. Till next people. Next time, peace.